Questi grandi.
Good evening, everybody. It's time to go racing. Back on ACC finally. We got 65 minutes of Watkins Glen today for Summer Showdown. One mandatory stop for fuel. No tires required. Figure out which setup I was using for this. MK, what is up, my friend? How's it going? Droid, let's get out here. Get some laps in. It's gonna be a dork one. It's also gonna be weird because we've been racing Watkins, Glen all week in the hypercars on GT7. Now we're over here on ACC. Calibrate all my braking zones. Bangladesh.
flag in sector 1.
The heck, man? Hold it. Hold it together, man.
Yellow flag in sector 1. Yellow flag in sector 3.
$290, 44, hour and a half, formation lap. Don't know about this strategy. I don't want to be that heavy, but
Yellow flag in sector 2.
I can either do, it's fuel only, so I can either just try to take 1 liter of fuel in 65 minutes and have the tires be real sketchy, or split it in half. Take the tires, lose 30 seconds plus a pit lane, and lose about a minute. It's a lot of time saved if I don't take the pit stop. Who's many? What's up, Will? Automako is finally starting to put in the times. Troyano's back. Wow. And we finally got some people in here. I was worried. I had like 8 or 9 people in here a minute ago. Oh, shoot. 3 hours in. Nice. Oh. P39 to P19. Heck yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
I'm not sure that Prince put in the proper ballast for me for this race. The other Ferraris are -1 kilo. I should be. I should be up like 7 kilos. I should be like +6. See. Oh, the guy's probably got a party open. Let me go get in the party.
And Long as well, but he's kind of MIA or on holidays or somewhere, and he's kind of, I think his focus is somewhere else. So, yeah, we'll probably, we do need somebody else to jump in, obviously, in what role is yet to be determined, but we do, you could run it, if we're kicking back the amount of service and league, what's name that we've got, then you probably could, me and Prince probably could run it with probably a part-timer. You know what I mean?
For me, I like watching
sort of
what
thing.
you guys do, how y'all answer questions, because I am learning that side of it also. And if I ever had any aspirations to become admin, I'd start just kind of getting tutored by one of you guys who know what the hell's going on. But I'm only into my second year. I'm pretty new, so.
Look, you just do it anyway.
You know, there's a lot to
see-
learn.
I
Now, if I see
the
somebody that asks a question that I know the answer to, I'll just
I see
answer
the
it.
number
But
one
it's, you
rodent.
know,
I see the number one rodent has joined the chat. He's the number one
He has.
offender for answering questions, right,
thought
about
that
stuff or posing questions about shit. He's the number one offender, aren't you, Mr. AJ?
What are you talking about? What are we
You
talking
haven't
about?
responded, and you haven't responded back to the DM I sent you.
Oh, sorry.
Am I,
I'm a
is it
terrible
because I'm
responder.
calling you a rodent now, or what?
I'm a terrible responder.
Yeah, of course you
Let's
are.
see.
Well, get your shit together and read it, please, mate. Because I need you to read that shit. Yeah, there's no pressure when you read it. There's no pressure. Okay, I just want to tell you, there's no pressure. I'm not forcing anything on you, mate. I just want you to consider it, maybe. You know.
Right.
Okay. But there's no pressure in it. If you say no, I can't, or I don't want to, or I don't want to get involved, that's fine, mate. Okay. Just but. You would be number one pick on my list, yeah? And as well as you must understand that you're very highly respected here at ARL, yeah? Highly respected. So don't ever screw that up for your information. Don't ever fuck that
I'll
up,
try not
right?
to.
Don't do that. Don't do that, man. Because there's a lot of guys at the very top of the
Start wrecking
tree.
guys.
Yeah, don't wreck anyone. Stop wrecking dudes, man, in the Porsche Cup Series, all right?
So,
One of them's going to catch the stream at some point.
Start getting the bad boy rap.
Well, before I go too far into that, Prince, I have a question for you. Did you put the ballast in for this?
Oh, hell no, I forgot.
Okay, I thought so because I'm at the same kilos as all the other Ferraris.
I forgot all about it.
And
now that you said something,
Forberg's not here, but I forgot who came in third the last race.
I think it was Martins or somebody else, or O'Doney, and I don't think O'Doney is here.
What's his name?
I don't think
Ludovic's
so.
not
Yeah,
here either,
Martins
right?
had a bad race last time at Zandvoort.
Okay,
Ludovic's not here either. Isn't he in this series?
No,
I don't
he's in the
think
Porsche.
Ludovic was
Just
in
the
this one.
Porsche. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think I see the guy that came into.
You guys gonna qualify?
I'm not. No.
No, I'm gonna start from the back.
Yes.
No,
Yeah,
I'm just
really?
kidding. No,
Yeah.
just kidding.
I think I might.
Automaco's here. I gotta actually race this thing.
And BMW.
I gotta get those points. I gotta get those points on Forberg while he's not here.
There you go.
Just remember, it's one stop anyway, mate. So
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. I'm debating. It's like, do I want to do the 1 liter and not take tires, or do I want to take tires? Because I got a bad reputation. I know, but I got I have a really bad report around this track of like burning up rear tires and like needing to pit within like 30 minutes anyway. So.
And the Ferrari.
Yeah.
Wow. I think at some point you have to back off a little bit. Like I drive it on edge and then I have to start. I can't keep that pace the whole time. I know you could, but I can't keep the car under control after a while because of tire wear and stuff. So
For me, it's not a problem because I'm already naturally inconsistent anyway. So.
I swear to God, if you
I feel like the tires last 60 minutes here, bro.
I'm gonna fucking kill you. I'm sending you red belly blackness and they
just in the second year.
Well, everybody knows why, so I don't have to say.
Everyone knows why. Yeah, of course. Why?
Now I'm torn between qualifying or not.
Well,
I hate starting in the back.
Well, I would rather, because look at the fucking first corner, man. It's a fucking.
I mean, as a team,
right angle corner.
Yeah. I mean, as a team, that would spread us out a little bit, just in case I do have an incident. At least you're still.
Go on. Well, if you're this,
in the mix.
Yeah. Well, you got another two. You got the two brothers to deal with, man.
F Pinto. Yeah.
Pinto.
Pinto and Pinto.
Pinto. 19 guys that turned up. We're probably about what? 4 short. 5 short.
Yeah, like 4 or 5. 2 guys signed out.
You know, Prince, you could always just kill the server in the middle of quality and put the ballast in.
Listen. Listen.
I don't want to do that.
I suggest.
We'll skip it for this race, but we'll put it back on next time.
Next race, it's got to be double. It's got to be 20,
double the ballast.
20 kilo.
Double the ballast.
Double it down on the ballast.
What the fuck is? Double the ballast.
Forberg messaged me about the ballast too. He told me he was gonna miss this race a couple weeks ago. He was asking about that. I think he was trying to get out of not having ballast, so he was like, "I'm gonna miss a race and see if that works."
The points he'd get are more important than not coming in first.
Yeah, exactly. You know? But he has a drop round too, so I'm like, that drop round's kind of gonna cancel out. You're still being like the top 2 or 3 based off of you finishing first that first race, at least.
Right.
Unless he had a good finish last round.
I tell you what, Jordan's going all out for that Porsche Cup Championship.
I think he's mad now because I moved him up to pro. Because he was fucking like, nah, he was too fast to be in silver. Way too fast.
Yeah. That's what I thought. That's what
Maybe he got away with it the first race, but that second race, he was up there with the top 3 guys.
He mentioned it too because I mentioned it on the stream. On my stream, yeah. And I must have mentioned it at the Red Bull ring, as well on my stream because he watched that too.
Well, I mean, he was running top 5, so...
Yeah, he was like top 3 or 4 or something like that.
Yeah, he was up there.
Oh, bless his heart, bless his dear little French heart, mate. He wants that championship so bad, mate.
Yeah, he wants that silver championship.
He does want that championship, or any championship so bad.
Yeah, he does.
And how important it is to him and that.
We better get it now. It's going to be the the last time you're going to be able to get a trophy for it, so we better go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's what I said. Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, I said
I
this
need a better finish this week, for sure. I've been in 2 incidences the first 2 races. No fault of my own. I've been running pretty stout, but, you know, just bad luck.
He rates you, AJ, but he thinks you're a little bit too aggressive, mate, with the cup car.
That's what he said?
Yeah.
When did you say that?
There's a lot more than that he said, but yeah, that was one of the things he said. He said you're a bit too aggressive with the cup cards, reason probably why you're a bit inconsistent.
What am I? Oh, okay.
when I said that, when he said that to me, I said, hey, listen, I said, remember, keep in mind, I've known this man, that you're talking about for a long time and racing for a long time, all right? And I'm sure that if he's racing Silverstone, I know that Silverstone is one of his tracks that he goes pretty good at, and I think that if he doesn't have a setup and he's just sending it, that just goes to prove that how talented he really is, right? Because he's made a setup work, made the car work and work around whatever he's managed to figure out in that short period of time. So
I watched Aji go from. I watched him go in the cup car, practicing and struggling, to qualifying and bouncing off the wall and still qualifying in the top 5. And by the time the race was on, he had that thing wired.
I said, and then he went to speak, and then obviously he went to see that he's raced you in other leagues, mate. So, and in the endurance league, when we had the endurance as well. Was he racing in that as well, was he?
Yeah, that's right.
I'll be right back, guys.
Endurance.
Yeah, they had a 1-2.
We had that little incident at Nordsleif, though.
Yeah, that's
right.
Yeah, he swears he didn't push me off the track, but well, you can clearly see in my video that he did.
He did. Yeah, he didn't give you much. Yeah, he squeezed you. Yeah, he squeezed you.
It's all part of race, baby.
Well, hey, look, and look, you can't class yourself, you can't sandbag in the time trials or the hot laps, right? In the silver class.
Like I said, him and M Wright could be best friends, I swear. The way they act so similar.
Yeah. Marshall and Maddie?
Marshall's kind of like how, you know how M. Wright, what's his name, Mark, right?
Matt?
The one that took a break.
Yeah.
The guy that said he was taking a break after he got banned for a couple of races.
Oh,
he got banned
yeah,
for 2. M. Wright, yeah. He kind of acts just like that guy. Points out every little thing, not happy about anything, but he at least he'll say it in a nice way. I guess that's the French in him.
That's the French I was just about to say, man.
Yeah, he'll say it in a Marksman doesn't have a, he doesn't care.
Marksman doesn't have a fucking filter, man, and he goes out and half the reason
take it how you take it.
Yeah, and half the reason why he gets into the shit and into trouble in the first place is he causes it, right, and then blames it on somebody else or somebody else's mistake. Yeah, where
he's a very good driver. He's so good that he knows, like, if you're about to pass him, he'll put his car in different positions and be like, make the move. And if you make the move, we're both crashing. Yeah,
whereas Jordan, whereas because he's French, you expect him to be a bit more critical because he's French. Yeah. Marksman's not French. He's what, American or Canadian or whatever, man.
America,
Yeah, so there's no excuse, man. As far as I will forgive Jordan for being fucking French, but and picky, because that's what the French do. Same as Germans, they do the same thing, man. Because they're very good at what they do. Yeah, they're extremely good at what they do, so they know it. But at the same time, when you're in a league that's full of different cultures and all different types of people, you don't go out, you don't set a precedent like that. Yeah. I tell you, the first time in how many years have I been with ARL, I told Luca that he's turned into an angry little fucking full-ant man. And he needs to do some yoga and meditation like I do, man. Chill the fuck out. Smoking weed wouldn't hurt him either. He got upset in the fucking, did you see that ring? He got upset in the fucking chat.
Yeah.
The PC chat, man. He was just about to ban someone.
Yeah, they were trying to ban a guy that had a problem. They're running their first pay-for-play league over there, and they ran.
Oh, no. Yeah,
they did pretty good. I mean, they made like $600 or something like that. That's pretty good for a fucking series.
We're gonna do the same thing here at console, but on a more mini version made of it. Yeah.
What league?
The iRacing, on PC. They're doing $20 entry fees for their GT3 series on iRacing. They had one guy that I guess had a problem, so he was like, he got in the chat and it was like demanding his money back and all that good stuff. So in the PC admin chat, they were talking about the guy, and Fluka, that's what he was just talking about. Fluka came in there trying to ban the guy and give the guy $20 and kick him out and all this other stuff.
Yeah. He's an angry little Italian bullant, man. He is, brother. You remember him, AJ? From fucking his console days, man.
Still talking to him a little bit.
Oh, mate, I owe him big time. Wait until I go to PC and I get one rig of each, mate. Yeah. Alright, you wait. His NASCAR fucking days are over, the Italian swamp. Yeah, I've got some payback. Do you know how many times he served me up into a kitty litter? He
Zanotti was a little aggressive too. He was good racing though. Like, he would always, if he got close and he was going for the move, you better get out of the way.
I ended up just getting out of the way, and even when I got out of the way, he'd hit me to make me get further out of the way and into the fucking kitty litter, mate, or into the gravel, man, or into a wall.
Yeah, a little tap.
Yeah, y'all talk about Stefano?
Yeah.
The fucking Italian little fucking pirate.
I was watching him last night in the 24-hour they're doing.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
He's a good driver, man. I will give him that. He does get upset, though, man, if he makes mistakes and fucking and shit, though. He gets really upset.
I don't know how deep they are into that now. They must have it about 10 hours left at least.
Yeah, they started yesterday. They started yesterday evening or something.
Yeah, I checked in. I checked in for a bit, seen how they were going. There was fucking some bleary eyes there, man.
Yeah. I think they were
Will just messaged me and said they're 3 hours into their 24 hours.
Oh, they must have started today. I know they do different split times over there, so they'll have the 24-hour event has different start times, so everybody can join in.
As well, are they running ARL endurance also, or it's a different league?
Yeah.
He's pretty much, he's ARL endurance. They run multiple teams, basically.
Yeah.
Some are like the official team with the admins, and then some are like just regular guys.
I was going to run with you guys last year, but I never could sink the time into it. I needed to be part of the team, so I had to back out. I hated that, but I should have never jumped in the first place. I just didn't find the time to put the work in that I needed to do to run. But anyway, today we got Watkins.
I think that I think there's a time where you just have to fucking jump in.
I will. When I get out of the truck and I'm home more and I got more time to put in, because I got a lot to learn still. So, you know, I'm one of them guys that likes to be comfortable at the level I'm at.
Nobody's going to ask you to do a double stint, right? And in an endurance race, right? It's virtually you're only leaving that shit to the pros doing double stints if your max stint timer allows it and other factors allow that for someone to double stint. That means you're only doing basically what you're doing now. But you're coming in and then you're having a break for 2 hours and then jumping back in the car and doing it again for another hour. That's it. And if you're in a 6-hour event, 3 guys, 6 hours, 2 hours each. You're going to get a 2-hour break in between your event. That's enough time to refresh, even have a nap for an hour, mate. You know?
Are we going to run that? I know you brought it. When's that thing, in August?
I don't know. Squirrel, what are you doing, man? I sent in our chat. Have a look in the main chat, man. Does that, the ACL event, it's a GT4 6-hour event, with ACL. Yeah, and it's at Nordschleife. Yeah, man. So they want a minimum.
What's the date?
It's in our chat, in the group chat that we've got on Discord. Yeah, have a look. All the details are there, the date, the time, everything. Yeah. I was going to do it in the Merc, the GT4 Merc, man, because I know you know that car, and it's probably the best car to take it Nordschleife for 6 hours. Like, you could possibly take the Aston Martin, but I'd rather take the Merc. I think it's a better competitive car at fucking Nords in the GT4 anyway. So it's in our group chat with all of just us lot in there. Yeah, I posted a saying whether or not you were keen to run this event. If we can get a third Mac, then 100%, man, we'll run it because it'll be a good test for you, man. You know, I mean, it's in the GT4, it's at Nords.
I mean, I'm game to do it, and it's 6 hours. That's a good place to start.
I do.
Well, it's only 2 hours. Yeah, it's only 6 hours. You're only going to do 2-hour stints. That's it.
2 hours.
That's it. You know, and it's a 6-hour event. So at Nordschleife, what are we going to do? About 70 laps there, maybe.
Do you know what date it is off the top of your head?
August. Where is it? Hang on, man.
I got a lot of races in August.
Hang on. I'll tell you. Hang on.
Okay.
I think I've got enough time to have a look. There it is. It's on the Saturday, the 8th of August, but it'll be at 1700 UTC time, so whatever that is. The race starts at 10 UTC time, but that doesn't mean that if you were jumping on board that you couldn't do it. It's UK. It'll be UK time, man. Right. It's with ACL.
Yeah.
So it's just GT4. Teams of 2 to 4 drivers, fair play and intense competition. What else have they got? Yeah, that's it. And it's at Nordschleife, and it's just in GT4s, just in the 4s.
All right, let's see what happens.
26, 27, 24.
It's the 8th. Is it the 8th, the day of the Zandvoort race?
19, 18.
Which day is the 4-hour Zandvoort
I don't know.
race?
No, that's... No.
12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7,
I forgot.
6,
It's
5,
one of those days.
4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Is that the grandkids?
It's my son.
Oh, yeah.
My son watching the race back.
Cool. Is he interested in sim racing? Sure he is.
Oh, he loves cars. He loves driving. He loves cars, period. But, yeah, I put him on my lap every now and then, let him get some laps up.
How old is he?
About to be 6 now. About to be 6 on Thursday.
Thanks, Matty. Appreciate that, man. We'll see how we go here. At the bowling alley.
We can invite all my friends out there.
I love this track.
I've been doing this track all week on GT7. They got
I was watching a little bit last night.
hypercars there. I struggled with it at the beginning of the week, but I was having fun last night.
I love this track, though. It's so fast. No brakes.
Dude, I got my European account back out.
Yeah.
I got my European account back out for GT7 for a little racing across the pond. In sport mode. It's
guys are more competitive over there.
They can be, yeah, but it's hard to race with them because it's more laggy.
Yeah. Using their servers and all.
Yeah.
From 7 to
22. Oh, what's up, King? We did all right last night. Can't remember exact finishing position of all the races, but I think Azra beat me most, but I won the last one of the night.
Seems like in GT7, I was watching y'all. Every time I watch it, seems like y'all are flying. It just seems unnaturally fast as a trip.
Really? Most people that come from this game to GT7 say
it's
GT7 feels slower.
Yeah, it looks slower. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
It fucking slower.
If you go from one to the other, GT feels slower. It may look fast though, but those hypercars are fast, so that's
that's about all the speed type. Yeah, I reckon the rest of it, nah, not compared to this. Fucking stop in the middle of the fucking road. Fucking hell. Fucking muppet.
It's all a matter of who's pacing the front of the field. Bunches everybody up.
Fucking comes round the corner and there's a whole fucking
parking lot
full of GT3 cars. Alright, here we go.
Good luck, everybody.
Good luck, though.
Give it all you can.
good luck.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the
That's
left.
close. Got me on the start. That's one thing I didn't want.
Bumping something already.
Damn.
Oh, the wall,
Yep.
mate, outside. Torino hit that wall hard, man, in that BMW.
Oh, we got one loose.
Oh,
That was close. Stuck on the outside here. Oh, that's Bender. Okay.
Marco's loose.
No. Hit the curve.
Oh, shit.
Sake.
Bender clobbered him. Damn.
Fucking hell.
He went right across the track in front of David.
Fuck me.
He just lost it, right? You didn't get
Yep.
into him. Didn't look like.
No, nah. He just comes straight across the front of me, man.
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
Rubber banding going on with Automaco here.
Whoops, somebody lost it at the bus stop.
faster than Automata. I just need to get around them.
Play the long game.
Yeah, and just chill and not burn up my tires.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice save, Butler.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Perez is kind of fast.
Yeah, he is.
Car on the right.
I keep blowing it in turn one.
Clear on the right.
Killing my run every time.
I wonder if Perez may be running like half fuel.
Got Troiano in front of me, so kind of watch.
Yeah, big, go easy, mate.
Try this again.
He's getting a blue flag too, but he ain't paying it no attention.
No!
Easy,
Man.
easy.
Well, that's my route.
Uh-oh.
Got hit on the
Bus
Well,
face.
okay, we got all kinds
Bus
of shit
stop
going
trouble.
on up here, Butler.
Yeah, got hit at the bus stop. Put me into the wall. It's down to happen sooner or later. I'll be right back.
Shit. Hey, Verano went wide.
Yeah, I see that.
See if I can get back up here.
Yeah. That's why I give you a spot back, mate. What the fuck
Appreciate
was
it.
that? No, I don't know what happened up with them. Did he hit the wall, did he?
I couldn't tell, but I could see him getting sideways and shit up there. I don't know what happened exactly.
Yeah, I seen you brake and I thought, fuck him. There was someone off to the side there, and that BMW that we're trying to get past was fucking on the right-hand side. It's fucking cost us more than anyone else.
It has. A couple of guys in the pits. Got one sideways by the wall here.
Yeah.
Prince said he got hit.
Yeah,
in the bus
something
stop.
like that. Yeah, I think he got served up in the bus stop.
Yellow flag accepted.
Double yellow up here. I don't see anything yet, but oh, there he is.
Yeah.
They just hit.
Yeah, I
Watch
see
yourself.
that. Yeah, mate. Yep. Go, brother. Go.
Glad that's behind us.
That was a bit of fucking big sketchy.
It was.
Fuck me.
And Perez is going to get a drive-through pretty soon, going
what
wide
these
in
two
turn
doing up
one.
here, man. Just watch yourself with these three up here, man. They look pretty close.
Yeah, they got about a car length between them, looks like. Got one coming out of pit lane.
Yeah, yeah. We'll get by him.
Yeah, cool.
go, Mac.
Yeah, he gathered it up, looks like it. He's just coming into the left-hander up here.
Yeah.
Yep. Ferrari.
There's a few there. We'll have to be smart about this, mate.
Yeah. They're going at it pretty hard mid-pack right there.
Top 10, man.
Got one off in the grass. Got one sideways.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a setup or what. This car loses its rear tire so fast.
Fucking hell. The fuck was that?
God, looks like they got together and turned him. Hope I didn't bunch you up back there, but I didn't. I had to make sure I knew which way he was going before I stayed in it.
Yeah, Matty, they're just taking themselves out. Me and Mac are just trying to avoid all the fucking vehicular fucking carnage and fucking chaos that's ensuing. We come from last to fucking P11 and 12. Where's this now?
He went to pits.
Yeah, right, sweet.
Amador, was
clear.
Look like
I don't know.
Yeah, just keep dodging them, man. That's it.
It's pretty much what we've been doing the whole time so far.
It's got us to the top 10.
Like dodgeball.
Yeah, it's got us to the... Yeah, watch these two up here, Mac.
Side by side up here.
Yeah, I see that. Watch it, Mac.
Yeah, they're bumping. Fieri just went wide.
That looks nasty.
Yep.
Just keep your distance there, brother. Let them sort it out down into the bus stop.
Oh. Here, he's pissed. Looks like he got into him.
Yeah.
Really wasn't too bad, though. Just a little bump here.
Oh, Perez finally got past Automaco, which is maybe not a good thing.
Yellow flag, yellow flag.
I think Automaco was holding him up for me.
Slow car ahead.
Whoa, Jesus. Somebody's spun in the carousel. Oh my gosh, he almost backed out into me. He's right on the racing line.
Damn, dude. Whew. Jesus, I don't know why they can't stay out of the grass.
Watch Vieira there, man.
Yeah, I see him. Ain't no way I'm going through the bus stop side by side with him.
Oh, what's this dude doing on the fucking dirt, man?
That's what I was talking about. They can't stay out of the grass. He's in the wall.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
We've got Pinto coming up on us, man. With all this bullshit we've had to deal with here.
Okay.
There's a slow car ahead.
Yeah, too much grass does that, man. He was on the fucking grass for half the fucking straight going up to the fucking bus stop. So no wonder he went off.
Matter of time.
Yeah.
Slow as hell going up this hill.
Oh, he's just being just absolutely stalked by Mustangs, mate.
I just bumped it.
He's got Mustangs all over him, man.
I had to lift a little bit coming through there. I missed my line just about a tire width.
You're right, go, man. Catch back up. I'll try and defend off fucking Pinto as much as I can, but he's been coming fast, man, so he might have a touch more speed than us, but he's still got to do his stop, so it's good for position.
Okay.
He's 38. I got to stop him back.
Shows him 14.
L1 in the fucking in the Macca. I don't know. Is it you?
No.
That dude?
Huh?
I don't remember
I
seeing
don't
the
know
name.
30 is.
Yeah. L1, L-week.
I made a pass. I made an on-track pass.
Nice. First one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that freaking Porsche is fast in the straights, man. That's where all of freaking Perez's speed is. It's in the daggum straights, dude.
Mustang chooses BMW up going up the hill.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, Pinto's right on us now. Yeah, mate. Yeah, I will.
I can't see. Oh god! Oh god! No! Oh. No! Why did it do that? Yeah, I like just lost all my arrow following Automaco up through the S's after turn 2.
Did it wash out on you?
Yeah, dude. Like and I couldn't see where I was going, and I kind of jerked the wheel a little bit, and I was trying to get up from behind him, and it just lost all the arrow. at this point, I've had too many slides. I don't think my tires are gonna make it to the end.
I feel pretty good so far. We're what, halfway, just about.
Yeah, but a big old slide like I just did,
yeah,
freaking took off half a mil of rubber or more.
Fierry's in the grass. He's losing it. Oh shit! I think they just hit behind us too.
I think so, mate.
They did.
Just catch back up, fella.
You're good. Keep on getting it. Get away from him. Yeah, Pinto hit him.
Yeah.
Yep, just keep doing what you're doing. We're good.
Yeah.
Halfway point. There it is.
Yeah.
Oh, not good right now, Will. Tires are not liking it. Look back at last lap 17 going up through the S's. I got so lucky I didn't hit a wall. Hey, that might be the luckiest slide I've ever had. The car went around 180 and like moto whipped it back around, you know? Like
wow. Luck or skill.
Out of my
the world may never know. But I'd say it's skill too. I watched that pirouette you did at the Nordschleife. That was like the prettiest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah. And honestly, I'm gonna say it's all luck.
Prince ever come back?
I think so. Can't see my pit box. And I don't know how I'll ever do an endurance race around Watkins Glen because I can't make a set of tires last an hour. And it could be a setup I got from Bonham back last year. This thing is twitchy. I mean, it feels good. It rotates well around a lot of the corners, but it's borderline.
Real easy to
yeah, it's real easy to overdo it, and you know.
I got you behind us.
Right. I hope taking tires pays off now. And I'm guessing the other guys are probably just going to do field only, but. Shoot, Will, if I was to push flat out like a sprint, I could kill the tires in 30 minutes. And that's the problem with the setup. It rotates well, and I think it's good for like the Tuesday, you know, hour sprint with the tire change, but it is too aggressive to try to do an endurance stint.
I'm surprised because, I don't know, Watkins doesn't seem like it's that hard on tires, but I mean, there are some pretty long
a lot of long corners, heavy load on the tires.
I can feel mine starting to give up a little bit, but it's manageable.
Like everybody says, the Ferrari is one of the best cars on tires, but it's such a back end happy car. It's the back end, it's the rear tires that it's killing. Pitted. He came out 8 seconds ahead of me, so I don't think he
about
took
8.5
tires.
behind me.
Maybe he did take tires. He might have been about 8 seconds ahead of me when I went into the pits. Hold on. Little slides like that will that killing me. Gee, let's turn. Son of a gun. Oh, gosh.
Perez is bearing down on me, slowly but surely.
Yeah, I'm catching up with him too. Got the cat down from 8 seconds to 2. So I don't know if he must have not taken tires.
I don't think so.
But if he didn't take tires, he had a terrible pit stop because he should have come out, you know.
Yeah,
I was in the pits for 30 seconds. Yeah.
Relax. Relax. Don't do it.
Will says, heck yeah, Steve, in my stream.
Hope he's doing well out there in the Mile High.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Giving you a hard time, ain't he, Brett?
Fucking muppet.
Yeah. Said he's running 10th. A lap down, I guess. He still hadn't taken his pit? Oh, yeah, he has. The tires get a little bit greasy.
Adamaco's back in the lead, but I have no idea if he's pitted or not.
I might come in this lap. Go ahead and get mine out of the way. We got 19 minutes to go. Oh, shit. Go ahead, inside.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Damn, he came up quick.
That corner, all you gotta do is lift half throttle, get your apex right back on the throttle by the apex, and you're good.
Perez has caught me.
There's some hackers in the lead. Where's Autom? Oh wow, Automaca's way back in 6th. What happened to him?
I don't know. There's been quite a few dust-ups, so ain't no telling. Got Perez chasing you now.
No. Relax. Way away. Jeez, that dude is scary, man.
Pretty wild.
Freaking Rolex.
Relax.
Holy cow. He's like slowing down randomly in the middle of straights.
I hate Prince's race got over with so quick.
Yeah. That sucks, man.
It does. That was early too, like 4 laps in or something.
I'm right up on your bumper, brother.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
I appreciate it, sir.
Yellow flag is set to
That's all right, brother. You're all right.
Get up here and catch a hacker, because I don't know if he's just going to do a stop and go or take tires. I have a feeling he's gone this long without pitting. He's probably just going to do a stop and go.
Yeah, I'd say so.
car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right.
Oh, why are you trying to send it on me, your lap car? Gee, those
See that.
freaking brakes.
What the?
They're like gonna slow down to let me by and then try to get up on me in the corner. Like, brake early. Jeez.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
And these guys are scary sometimes. No.
I still, for the life of me, can't get that last corner quite right. Sometimes it feels like
the last corner.
Yeah.
Gotta go as wide as you can, and yeah, it's all about getting that apex right.
Yeah. I mean, I'm close most of the time, and every once in a while I nail it, and when I do, it's like, all right, I gotta remember that, then I'll come back around and miss it by a tire width, or and my tires are starting to scream now. Minutes.
Whoa. I think Packer's starting to have trouble with his tires.
Yep, still got a pit stop to do too.
I've got him down to 21 seconds. For like 2 laps in a row there, I was taking 2 seconds a lap off of him.
Yeah, the tires are starting to tell the story now. I can tell mine are about, I don't know, you know, they're okay for, let's see, how long, 58 minutes we've been in this? Lap after lap, so not too bad. I might have overfueled just a touch. Still got 23 liters left. Maybe not.
How much fuel per lap are you burning?
2.97.
Okay.
It's actually lower than it was in practice. I think I was around 3.06, 07. I know my Aussie brother up here owes me about 8 seconds, so if he gives me that, I can get ahead of him. And we're square.
How the fuck do I owe you 8 seconds?
I just wanted to make sure you were still breathing.
Fucking hell.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, remember that 8 seconds you borrowed from me a while back?
When? What race was that? Don't use the fact that I smoke dope to fucking try and confuse me, man.
Yeah. Remember you were short, so I lent you 8 seconds. That one day in that one race.
Yeah. I don't know how the fuck that could have been. You're still new, mate, so...
I got to come up with something. It's the best I could come up with on short notice. Yeah, we just hold what we got. We'll get decent finishes.
Yeah, back in fucking 0027. Yeah, that's when I fucking owed it to him. Buddy. Yeah.
My wife laughed at that too.
Oh, Hackers in the pits. It's game time.
There you go. Come on, squirrel. I'm pretty much in the catbird. I mean, if I just hold what I got, I can bring home a 6th place.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, man. Starting in the back. Did all right.
It's only 13 left, though. We
Yep.
started with like 19 or...
Yeah, a lot of guys split.
Wow, Hacker came out in front of Perez.
Really?
Yeah. They're a second off of each other. That's going to be a battle to the end.
Well, with the top finishing Fords, though.
Yep.
Back, so we beat the Pinto brothers.
Yep.
One of them T-boned that fucking BMW, didn't he?
I think so. Or was that I can't remember.
I think
Honestly,
so, yeah.
I know it was behind us.
Yeah, he was coming up behind us.
I saw it in my mirror.
Alright, final lap. Let's bring it home.
Sweet. Bring it home.
Awesome.
Yeah, P5 and P6 is a good finish, Mac.
Yeah, it is. Strong.
Well, yeah, well within the top 10, man. That's good.
Heck yeah.
Especially being that, fuck, they'll put us up high, man, in the teams. We'll jump up maybe a spot.
Yeah, 'cause I think we're 4th in the standings now.
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean.
I think something like that.
We might even jump up to fucking P3, man, with this effort. At P5 and 6.
Yeah. Good
Oh
run.
crap! Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh, no.
All right, Audrey, don't blow it now, man.
Dude, not on the last freaking lap. Oh my gosh, this brake's a little too late. Let me toe the boot. What am I doing? Oh. Just had to go hit a wall for old time's sake one more time.
Where are you at? P2? P1?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, P1. I passed Hacker in the pits. While he was in the pits.
Bender's in P10. That's a top 10 for him. He got in a bad crash, too.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, he got in a bad fucking badly.
He had one of them ones like I had at Bathurst last week.
Or that one at Spa, that day where we had that fucking, what's the name, man? He come up over the top of Eau Rouge.
Yeah.
And it was just a mess, man.
Yeah. You're lucky there ain't no time left. I'd have been running you down. That's easy to say when the race is over, right? I could act all tough and bad now. Okay, hour and 5 minutes on the same set of tires. Nice.
Good finish, mate.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. I'll take it.
Yep.
Six out of 20. Yeah, we did start in the back, so.
Yep.
Nice finish. Good strong.
Fuck
Good
yeah.
strong finish for Ford. Hang on, guys. I'll be right back.
Whew. Save that replay. Finally got us a win.
Thanks, buddy. Yeah, it was a good drive, man. We fucking, that was really good effort. Strong. From last spot, or nearly last, so that was good. Yeah. Fucking happy as with that, man.
Mm.
Yeah. Run that bit longer strategy here, man. That fucking overcut works really good here, I reckon. Run really long. Don't change tyres. Just quick splash. 5 seconds worth of fuel. Bang. Done. That'll be good for the fucking points. So what was that? What's the timetables? Let's have a look. Squirrel got the fastest lap.
That's crazy. Perez's fast lap was only a 46.2. Like, but he was so fast in the straights, man. He was hard to pass.
Yeah, Hacker didn't have really that quick of what's home overall?
He just ran a consistent race. Looks like.
Oh, I don't know, man. He's in the 47s, kinda.
Yeah, it's just like constant 47s and a few 48s.
48, then he had a 2-minute lap. That's when he must have pitted on like towards the end. But yeah, he's in the mid 47s, man. 48, 47. Did a 50 lap there. Couple at the start as well. First lap. Third lap was a 2-minute lap.
See, I had that lap. That was at 1:53.9 when I spun in the S's.
I was 49s, 47, yeah. '47s, 48s, pitted on, what was that? Lap 31, 32. Mustang's got fucking 3 kilos handicap. Anyway, fucking 3 kilos. What's the point? Come on.
Gotta tame that top speed, baby.
Fuck top speed. What did
See, pretty good laps, in the like low 48s.
Yeah. So you're solo. You're just a gentleman driver in this, aren't you? Yeah. So
I'm just going for the overall championship here.
Because fucking a lot of the teams were all mixed up. Righto, Matty. Yeah, take it easy. Thanks for tuning in, man. I'll text you later on and tell you what's going on. Beautiful. Have a good sleep, man. Yeah, 3-8. 20 past 3, man. That'll do ya. You've had a day, so you can go to bed now. That's a commitment, man.
Yeah, I was just fixing to say that's a lot of heart right there to sit up and tune in.
Steve,
cool.
you had a half a second faster lap, man, with your optimal sectors. You'd have had a pretty good one.
What was McMillan's fastest lap?
47.7, 8.5.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Not too bad.
You could have did a 47.2 if you had all your optimal sectors together.
Yeah.
I was thinking about it every now and then when I was running here. How much better I've gotten at Glen, at Watkins, Glen. But it's kind of like that everywhere for me. I mean, I've learned a lot in the last, year or so. So
if you had have done right, that's funny, man. Look, so lap 7, your last sector was your purple lap, right? And that was what gave you the 1:47.785, right? But if you had have done on lap 9, your fastest sector was the second sector, which was a 35.7, all right? So only a little bit better, all right? But but how's this though? When you go all the way down, all right, to lap 31, your fastest first sector was on lap 31, all right, which is a 29.6. Yeah.
And that's on worn tires.
Right, so you have the capability, all right, even at lap 31, all right, to put in your second sector a 35.7 and then a 41.8. You know, so that would get you down, I reckon, nearly close to very low 47, if not a 46, maybe even.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be a very low 47.
One thing I'm finding out is, and I know you guys know this already, but the more you do it, the more you can tell you're not getting the max out of the car. You know, not just by each corner, but in each sector. And I can feel it when I'm doing that because I get lazy sometimes. Like, no, I got to pick this up because there's a lot. Yeah. You can tell the car's got a lot more. But I do tend to wonder.
Yeah. Look,
my consistency is inconsistent.
You got to factor in the fact that, like, how many cars and things do we dodge, mate? That's going to affect your lap. You know what I mean?
Quite
and
a few.
That happened for the first, say, 20 minutes of the race, say 15, 20 minutes of the race, yeah? So factor in that, right? That you're not going to be consistent straight off the bat because you keep dodging fucking accidents and cunts yeeting off everywhere in front of you. So you got to stop, slow down, avoid them, even try and fucking, you know, and avoid damage yourself, which is the key. So you're not worried about consistent lap times, it's just survival then. You know what I mean? Throw your lap time, your consistency out until another 3-4 laps down the road when you know that, okay, now that we're starting to quiet down a bit, now I can start putting in, you know, focusing more on my apexes and, you know, braking points and go a bit later and a bit deeper and, you know, turn a bit earlier and whatever, you know what I mean, to get your consistency going and find that rhythm. But in the first, 20 minutes, man, sometimes half an hour, you know, I mean, cunts are still fucking arguing about shit. You know, we were 20 minutes in and we were following.
I mean, you got to let things settle down a little bit. And Audrey with a 144.9 quickest lap. Holy smokes.
Do you know what I put this down to? Is that we don't do enough racing together in the way of that. When was the last event that we had? You know, so it was Porsche Cup for you guys.
Porsche Cup 2 weeks ago.
Right. So, and we haven't raced this series for what, 2 weeks? Yeah.
3 weeks.
So there's been
once a month.
Once a month. Right. So then we've got there's no big grid in between, which we'd usually have. You know what I mean? And most of these guys that are signed up here would sign up to big grid. You know, so plus and then add another 20. You know, on top of that. So you're missing a fair few. We're missing them. Yeah. Look.
You did a 147.4. You had Sector 1 and Sector 2 were your quickest, and then Sector 3. 42.3.
I don't start to get consistent until about or I don't start getting better until midway through the race and that kind of thing because it's hard, man. And then you factor in your stop as well. You know what I mean? So, and that's just the endurance driver in me. The longer I can go before stopping, the better I'm getting towards my stop, yeah? I'm trying to pick the pace up because everyone should know that you should be picking your pace up towards your quickest lap and some of your quickest sectors before you pit. You know what I mean? Because you're going to lose that time and you want to try and, you know, peg back some of that time that you're going to lose in entry to pit, exit from pit. You got to factor in your pit itself and the stop. It's the exit and the entry time that's going to kill you.
Mac, watch this. Butler, join my share screen and watch these two freaking.
Are you're in the menu right now, right?
Oh yeah.
Are you in the menu, Haji?
I'm in my replay.
Okay. Hold on a second.
I backed out and went to my replay.
Okay, I'm in it now.
Look at these two. Look at these two moments ahead, dude. This first big one here, I knew my tires were starting to go. It's lap 10. Going through the bus stop here.
Lap 10 on the Ferrari. The tires in the rear were giving out.
Because of the setup. Crazy save, dude.
Yeah, it was.
The back end is too
just
loose.
All out of shape.
Yeah, the back end is just a little too loose, man, and it freaking it just
snaps
it'll
away,
go. Yeah.
Yeah, it just snaps away, but it doesn't do it really violently. It does it really subtly.
That's a hell of a save.
Subtly, but like huge.
That was pretty violent once it was there.
Yeah, once it doesn't do it like
right there.
See, that's not a snap in the way of like a really violent snap. It's more of a drift that turns into a snap and goes that way. So it's really
kind of like high siding on a motorcycle.
Yeah, it's just like the tires were so subtly given up, they just couldn't handle the pressure.
A full snap is where the car just does something completely fucking unpredictable. You know what I mean? Where you've hit like a ripple strip or a bump or a curb or something, and then it snaps sideways, sort of thing. That is more of a drift that turns into a snap, because once it got out over that thing, it bit. You see the bite once it got over the fucking curb, it bit snapped you.
Yeah,
to encourage it even more.
This was the second
right
one.
there,
dude.
That was how in the hell did you not get into the wall?
I don't know how I didn't get in the wall, and dude, I was so close to Automaco. I was trying to fight him, and right there,
you can see it wash out.
It's actually right. It's right here. See that angle, that yaw in the rear end. That's where it started to snap, and I counter steered it a little bit, and then went towards the wall, then turned it towards the left again, and then it just let go. I cannot believe that. I can't believe it didn't get cleaned up
by old mate there.
Yeah, right there. My
God, he did a good
dude.
job getting around.
He did a good job just getting around you, man, because he was close to clipping your rear right there. Watch this in real time. Right, so you're out, and then he's coming up right there. Just missed that fucking outside quarter. Man, that was fucking so close, man.
So it goes to show you, aero wash is a thing in dirty air in this game.
See how the BMW got it. Oh man, that was so close. He nearly hit the wall going that close to the wall. Because the BMW is a lot newer, right? The aero package they have is a lot more. It disturbs the air a lot more. When you get up behind it, I think there's only look. It's the heavier cars, and especially that the Ferrari's so light there. See how light, like when he's turning right there and he's lost it. That Ferrari's so light in the front. There's no weight in it, right? I think you get away with it. Oh, he was so close, man. It was so
plus
close
coming up over that little rise there, the rear end it just helps the rear end loosen up that much more. So.
Oh, I can't believe he didn't take your wing out.
I can't believe it either. Dude.
He was so close to taking your wing out, man. He would have been like less than a foot away from your wing, if not like closer. Like watch him. Like, he would have been fucking shitting himself. Whoa.
I would have been, because you're up in the marbles and everything else trying to get around him.
I think it was just the fact that the Porsche was low in the front. Watch how low it is. Look how, because it's like shaped like that. Watch. Just the wing.
That's about as close as it gets.
As the wing, man.
I gotta see it from
his wing would have been less than a foot. He would have been shitting himself.
Yeah, there you go.
Right about now, he would have been shitting himself.
Because in that split second, you're trying to figure out which way is he going to end up going.
And I think, am I holding it? I gotta see if I'm holding the tires. So this is my view. Am I holding the brakes? I think not holding the brakes.
No, you are, because you had to let the brakes off to let the car turn around, man. So you can see on the ABS. Watch the input, the brakes. There. See?
Not holding.
And it was weird because it's almost like it's not there, and then all of a sudden it's there.
Yeah. Watch. See how subtle it is?
Yep,
it just
and
goes,
bang.
And then that's it. The aero wash just.
I went full opposite lock immediately.
So I can see why you needed tires.
This little aero wash, man.
Watch the aero. See how it's bouncing. Watch the BMW bounce.
See right there. Oh, it yaws.
Right there.
Oh. It's really just. I think it's a series of overcorrections by me.
Well, coming up over that rise too, like I said, the rear end got a little.
Yeah.
It's going to be lighter.
And how close you were. Watch how close you were to his rear end as you crested the hill. Right, that arrow, the two, like that tunnel that's coming out from underneath. Watch, you were that close, right? It was like you didn't go in the wall there from the arrow wash, and then here you popped out, popped back in. That arrow wash there, that's what unsettled the front, man, straight away, because you were so close, man. I mean, I think you were lucky that you see in the first part of the climb up the hill, right? Yeah. When you popped out there, when you come up, you were lucky that you didn't pop out there and lose it into the wall on the fucking left-hand side there.
You have no downforce on the nose right there.
None. Yeah, none.
Well, there's, I mean, no downforce on the nose, but also the rears were so dead that when they slid, it was no catching it.
Yeah, watch. So as he crested the hill, because you were so close behind him, you popped out and popped back into the draft and then out
Christ.
of it. Wow. He would have been shitting himself. Man.
That's a flash.
Yeah,
that's a damn flash. Wow.
And he just watch. Here he is. Where's the lights? Just there.
He is.
There.
Wow.
See, he would have been expecting you to go backwards like there, right, and hit him
there.
You know what I mean? So
I almost did if like the thing hadn't turned back around.
Yeah, you almost did go backwards into him, man, there, at that point. You were less than a foot there. It was less than
I'll tell you this much.
Jeepers.
You're 2 for 2 when it comes to the saves in this race. That's a fact.
Yeah.
There was
yeah, definitely, man. That's a fucking hell of a save, that one. Hell of a save. That one that I did coming out of the corner wasn't too bad, Mac. That one I was pretty impressed about, coming out of the bus.
No, it was. Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, I didn't hit anything there. And I managed to avoid you and everything, so that was good.
Yeah.
I was happy with that.
That was a good save.
Yeah, watch him. Watch. Look how close it is in there. Oh, it's not that close, but still.
I mean it's close enough.
Right there.
It's close enough. And especially carrying that kind of speed.
He would have been expecting you to come back. He would have been expecting you to come back and roll backwards into him. And then hit him, and that would have fucked him, man. He would have just gone backwards into the wall.
Can you dial up Prince? See what happened to him. I heard him when he went off, but
got right there. He would have been absolutely crapping himself.
Yeah, because he would have been thinking you were coming backwards. Yeah,
that would have been a red flag in real life. There would have been cars for a quarter mile.
Yeah.
Parts and pieces.
Oh, fucking hell, man.
That's beautiful right there. Look at that shit.
That shot, yeah.
Wow.
I might have to take a screenshot of this.
Yeah. My race at Watkins, Glen.
I bet you, yeah. See, right there, usually you would be expecting the car to come backwards.
You had to roll back.
Yeah. And roll back.
It probably would have if it hadn't the whip back around. Oh my gosh! I mean,
I like that. I like that livery. On that
I love this the Kessel, the 74. I gotta get a video of this.
I'll tell you one thing I found out: the Mustang versus the Beamer going up this hill. Mustang chews that ass on the Beamer.
Yeah.
Does it?
Oh yeah.
I mean, it just catches right up.
Yeah.
So when did Prince go?
I think it was like lap.
It was pretty early, right?
2 or 3. Yeah, it was pretty early. Might have been a little. I heard him when he went off, and then he said, "That's my race right there."
Yeah,
that was the end of it. It looks like lap 6.
Ben just said Trajano spun in front of me. I'm not sure if he held his brake, so I nailed him.
He did. I saw that in my mirror.
He goes, I'm not sure if he held his brake, so he just nailed him.
Okay, so here we go.
You know what corner? Oh, we're gonna see in a second.
I have no idea where he was. I heard him on the radio.
Bus stop. Yeah, at the bus stop. Someone here. This might be it, man. Watch this shit.
Man, he
Watch
was
this
really.
shit.
Oh no!
Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
that was the end of his race. Yeah, that's the end of it.
That's a ticket too, isn't it?
That's definitely a ticket, man. Yeah.
So who was this behind him?
I think that was one of the Pintos.
Pinto, yeah.
It was Pinto. Yeah, it was Pinto, man.
Who went into who
Pinto.
there? But
Watch.
Pinto was just holding his line.
I
mean,
Prince has come over.
I think Prince came over on him. I mean, Pinto couldn't go any more to the left.
He has come
there it
over
is.
on him,
Oh,
man.
shit. Yeah, okay. Well.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. Because going into a bus stop and you're on that inside line.
Hang on. He's trying to open up. Yeah, he is. Look, he's trying to open up his what's name, but to me, it doesn't even look like. Hang on. Where's the braking? Hang on. Go back. What's he doing? Let me see the braking distance and when he was supposed to be starting braking the import.
You want to see it in slow-mo?
No.
There's the 5. There's the 6, 5, 4. Right
at the... he should have been slowing way down before that, man.
Which one, Prince or?
Prince should have been slowing down way before that.
Yeah,
and
I mean he's on the inside.
Look, he's trying to open up the corner so he can get the apex, but I mean at the end of the day, there's 2 in there, and 2 don't go into that corner like that. And at the 200, Prince is still at 250 kilometers an hour. Have a look. Have a look at how fast Prince was going at the what's the name?
You're compromised on that inside anyway. There's no way you're gonna make it.
Look.
Yeah, he's still in the gas, still in the gas,
so
still in the gas.
Still in the gas, still in the gas.
There's the contact, still in the gas. He's still in the gas. And then he backed off.
And then he come off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Dang.
That will be a steward's thing, because I'm sure, because they're new, they'll be, they mightn't put one in, but yeah, look, have a look. He comes over,
trying to open up his line a little bit.
A bit, and then bang. That's where the Mustang, you can't hit the Mustang there, man. That'll do nothing to the Mustang hitting it there. Look, it didn't even affect his apex. Or nothing.
Well, am I right in saying that on that inside line in that situation, you're compromised anyway, so you really got nowhere to go.
Just get out of it. Get out of it and tuck in behind him.
There's the 400. There's
That's
the 300
all that did to the Mustang was it just
Did he break up the 300? That's it.
I don't think so.
No, what?
Well, after he made contact.
I know I break at the 300.
Me too.
Well,
right,
Prince got contact.
I try to get right after the 300s. What I got. There's the contact.
So
there's the 400 board.
Okay, so he kind of.
So he started slowing down when he started heading towards the wall.
Yeah.
Yikes.
That was a hard hit too.
Man, that's.
Well, race ending, man. That's damage. Watch it. Watch the front of the car when it went in. It basically tipped up forward. So, yeah. Watch.
Yeah, he was trying to open his line up.
Yeah, the Mustangs can't do anywhere. Where do you want him to go? He can't go anywhere. You know what I mean? He could slow down. He could come to a halt. Watch this when he goes in, when Prince goes in here.
I mean, credit to Pinto for missing him, because he had
in.
Yeah.
He went in at 140 kilometers, 150 kilometers an hour into that barrier. Yeah.
Good on Pinto for missing him, because he had to get on the brakes to miss him, so he did. That was heads up.
But see, look, Prince knows that he's coming, right? He can see that he's coming, he's gaining on him. At this point, Prince needs to make the decision, okay, he's got me, okay? He's got the outside lane, and watch, he was past him here, right? Yeah. So he's past him and he's hit him. He's come across and hit him, you know? So that's a steward thing, man. But in my what's name, that's probably a fucking stop-go 30 seconds. Driving infraction for coming over, because really Prince should have dropped in behind him and just followed him through.
He didn't take anybody out, so there might not be nothing comes of it. Prince knows he made a mistake, I'm sure. As long as he's been doing this.
Is that the precedent that you want to set to new guys, and they're 2 new guys that have joined the league?
Well, I mean, if he'd have taken the Mustang out, would have been one thing, but I don't know.
I suppose you're right. You're right. You're right. But at the same time, he only took himself out, I suppose. So
yeah.
You know, and that's that. He really self-penalised himself when he just ran straight on.
One good thing about it, we can find out from him because he'll tell us. But I'm pretty sure he realizes that.
It's one of the reasons, mate, that I battled so hard for him to become head admin man. You know, so it's because he's who he is. You know, he's the kind of dude that He's the kind of guy that you want as the head of your league. You know, I don't know why he wasn't made the head of not the league. I mean the console side. You know, so.
Aji, I don't think every spot that Butler and I made up, like 8 spots, 10 spots, we're all just dodging cars. People in the grass running into each other.
Yeah, it was full on, man.
It's pretty exciting.
I think I've had a couple of races like that before, but yeah, it was fun.
Oh, so that's how Automaco got spun there. I saw him.
That's not good.
Oh. Resafe join me. Jeez.
Yeah.
I was coming up on him. Look, I was right there. That was me coming up on him, dude. Look, he's getting back on the track and I'm about to turn into the apex.
Right. That's an unsafe rejoin right there.
Yeah. That's.
Oh, nah, not really. Well,
I mean,
watch.
Resafe jointly. I love that.
No, because
I mean,
he left
I saw him coming, so I went wide for him, but it wasn't the best rejoin.
It wasn't the best. No, it wasn't.
It was a compromise there for sure.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a compromise.
But let's see what happened.
No, I mean he compromised Dodgy for sure.
Oh, that's what I mean. Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah, sure did.
But look at this.
Impeding. This is just flat taking somebody out. Look like he's on the grass, and that's what unsettled the car. Looked like.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering here if he bounced back onto the track and he wasn't trying to spin him, but he accidentally spun him.
Yeah. The Beamer's holding his line, so the grass unsettled the car, and he tried to steer off of it.
At that point he did hold it. He was holding his line. Yeah. I mean, whether it gave him enough space for racing room, I guess there's a car.
There's a lot of guys in the grass, and I couldn't figure it out. Even when there wasn't nobody around them, they were still in the grass. I remember Butler and I commenting on that.
He's holding his line. It's not turning to the right.
Yeah, and he's in the middle, which he's allowed to do, protecting his position.
Yeah.
He didn't move. And I don't know why you'd want to be on the inside here anyway, going into this corner.
I mean, he's trying to defend, but that didn't end up good for him.
Nah.
It's because we don't race every week, yeah?
That might be a ticket.
The reason. That'll definitely be a ticket.
Yeah, it should
be. The stewards are loving it.
Because Automaco was holding his line.
They've got plenty of time to deal with all the tickets.
Yeah.
It's once every 2 weeks or 3 weeks we race. Once every month. Yeah, that's deliberate, man. That's deliberately done by the
the grass unsettled him.
No, but watch.
I'll give him that.
When he gets back on.
You need to back out of it.
And the Porsche had control after he got back onto the track after he got off the grass. He had control and he come across. Yeah, he come across.
And there's Aji again. Yeah. Damn, dude.
Yeah. Oh, shoot.
Yeah, it's crazy. But this is what happens when you don't race every week, in and out, race week in, week out with guys. You don't know the guys, you don't trust them.
The hard part's going to be getting out of the Mustang now and getting back in the Cup car for tomorrow.
That's why I'm not doing it. That's why I'm broadcasting it, man.
Oh, you broadcasting it? Yeah.
Hey, you guys got anything else y'all want to see that happened?
What happened to
certain
Bender?
lap
I know
ranking?
Bender,
he
like
got
lap
he
two.
He T-boned somebody. That
Bender?
dude after the
It's like
the guy that come
lap
across the front of me.
Lap
It's like
2 or 3.
It's like he had a long lap 2 and 3.
Yeah.
I think it was like, where was he?
We are, and here's Bender. Yeah, because we were coming up. Whoever it is the car in front of us, I think.
That's him there.
There's Bender.
I think.
Oh,
Yeah,
So
it was a hard hit.
Holy
Go back and watch.
I saw it in my mirror.
Yeah, so watch me, and you'll see what happened. He come across the front of me, up there. Watch.
Yep.
He was on the outside.
Because I'm right there next to him.
Oh, shoot.
I didn't hit him. What it is,
holy cow.
Yeah, that's a hell of a hit.
Yeah.
But he was in front of me,
sucks.
and the rear end started to come around on him because we were pretty close.
Yeah, oh man, he did cut right in front of you, Butler. That sucks.
Yeah, it just comes
What's
straight
he
across
doing?
me. It was straight across from me, man. Watch.
Right
I was on
here.
the WhatsApp, so he's WhatsApp, he just comes straight. Where the
So
fuck
he
was
did
I
come
supposed to
across.
go?
Yeah.
Yeah, watch. Have a look. So I'm coming up. I've clearly got the corner. So what did he want me to do? Where did he want me to go?
He was like,
stopped, but
I mean, did he think he was past you? Because he wasn't.
I don't know,
He wasn't
man.
quite past
there
you.
was no net code there. Watch the net. There was no net code. Watch him. He's already damaged. So he's come out from outside, then come back on, and then bang,
Ooh.
straight across.
And Bender
Where the
just
fuck?
creams
and
him.
then bang. Look at Bender's car.
Oh, damn.
Hold on, I
Went to take
gotta
off.
slow this down.
That's
Watch
a
this.
concussion.
Watch Bender's car. Watch Bender's car take off like a fucking plane.
And Bender's in the grass trying to be right there. He's committed. There's nowhere to go. Boom.
Like in the air.
Oh, wow.
He's in the air.
It almost
And then it
went
goes
over the
up.
top.
I gotta
Lights
take a
going.
screenshot here.
Yeah, I said to
It
David.
goes higher.
That is
It goes
hilarious
higher.
screenshot.
It goes higher, I think, man. Yeah, it goes higher. Look, yeah.
Wow.
He was going to the moon.
All I could see in my rear view is I saw the headlights turning the way they should
Look at
be
that.
turning,
Look
so
at
I knew
this
something.
angle. This is crazy.
That's great.
Getting all the screenshots.
Look at this.
Dude, have you ever seen two cars up in the air just...
Oh, no, that was
oh
a
my
hard hit,
gosh.
man. Yeah, that was a really hard hit. Look.
It was. Like I said, the only thing I saw was headlights pointed in the wrong direction. And I knew, I said, yeah, he just got clobbered. But yeah, he
Because when
came over on you.
across-
He came
yeah, when
over
he
on you.
He just comes straight over, and I'm like, oh, you're fucking kidding, man. Lucky that I had the momentum just to kind of bulldoze him out of the way, man, and push him around. Otherwise, I would have ended up
Damn,
like
Bender's,
Bender here.
now he's still up in the air.
He still hit him again.
Yeah, he's hit him like two or
that's
three
funny.
times. The first hit was like he went through him, and then he bounced out of him, and then he come back at him.
I gotta take a
Well,
little video
Bender
of
would have
this.
been thinking right here. He would have been thinking right about, oh, I'm going to get past him. I'll be able to get past him. I'm going the grass.
Troiano's, he's on them. He's on.
Watch.
He's on the brakes. That's nuts. Look at that shit. Wild ride.
That's a fucking wild ride at the Glen, man. And then hit him again, back into him, just to finish him off. Who was coming? Was there anyone coming?
No. Way down the hill down there.
Down the hill. Oh, they would have still been there by the time he got there.
Yeah.
Easy. I don't think they would have taken on.
That's another red flag moment.
Yeah. Did Bender go back to the pits after this or what?
I think he did, yeah. He still managed to finish 10th. He finished top 10.
Yeah.
See, where's
Yeah,
this other
I
car
think he went
coming?
back and fixed it.
Yeah, but send those pictures to him. He'll get a kick out of that.
Yeah, watch. Yeah, look.
Oh my.
Straight through the center of it. He would have been thinking, what the hell?
Wow. That's close.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. Okay, let's see it from here.
Put it in the...
So look.
just come straight across. I don't know. It looked like he was going for the wall though. Or Bender.
And he was a little bit
and then
sketchy.
Watch this dude. That's about 1, 2, 3, about 5 seconds later. Bang! Straight through the center of it.
I mean, he never backed out of it either. Don't look like it.
No, if either of them had moved even a bit, he would have fucked that dude. Watch.
Wow. He's still scraping the wall. I mean, a double yellow means, you know, you better use some serious caution.
Jeez, he just like thread the needle.
That was really close, man. He would have been shitting as well, man. He would have been shitting, man. Shitting bricks right about. Because he can't see it here. And then he can see yellow flag.
Look, yeah. Oh, my. Yeah.
Hit the wall. Lesser of two evils.
Oh, what's up, worker? Who's this? Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Were you in the race? I don't know if YouTube.
Whoa.
I mean, you just simply can't see anybody.
He's on the throttle.
Like,
he's on the throttle. Didn't lift at all. Didn't lift. Oh, not just now, just to get by it.
Golly.
I mean, when he first crests that hill, it looks like you're not even going to be able to get through there. And then you find that one little alley.
Right.
He did good. I'll give him that.
He's on the throttle,
But the yellow flags are everywhere.
He's seen it now. He's seen it, and he's still on the throttle. He only just come off. Just enough so he could.
And then back on the throttle immediately after going through.
And hit the wall.
he should have stayed off the throttle a little bit longer.
But there was nowhere else to go. He did good.
He did all right to thread. But look, he's seen it now. All right, he's seen it. He's still full on the throttle at 200 kilometers an hour. And then he threads it, and then back straight on the throttle. Jesus.
Holy cow.
That's full on. I swear, if you look at some of these dudes and how they drive, man, you wonder how they get through some of these races, man.
Right.
Watch. Oh my God! Bang! Look,
wow.
Poor Bender. Can you imagine Bender? Bender would have been. Thinking, what the fuck?
Dude, if he would have did that in real life, oh my gosh, this dude would have got black flagged.
Oh,
this is real life.
Imagine the dude that's sitting in the BMW. He's just got.
He can see it.
He can see it coming. Yeah.
He can see it coming towards him, thinking, "Oh no."
I think that's Troiano in the Beamer.
All right.
Exit, quick, get back to the pit.
Look at that. Oh my gosh, it is in between.
Right there. Do you know that's like that Zandvoort or Zolder race we had, man, where on the first lap I threaded the needle through those two fucking spinning cars, man, in front of me. My God, that was Zolder or Zandvoort or wherever it was, man, on the first lap. That was where I think someone got. Did you get taken out on that one as well, AJ? I think you got taken out as well, man.
Which race?
This would have been on big grid for Zandvoort or something, man. I think, or something like that. And the first lap was a disaster, man. Zandvoort or Zolder, one of the two. I think it might have been Zolder. I think.
That Zolder race.
Yes, you remember that, and you got taken out by some fucking ridiculous fucking move that was going on the outside or inside of you. You ended up out in the kitty litter on the fucking left-hand side. I ended up there behind you though. Oh, it was just chaos, man. There was probably about at least 6 to 8 cars that were all spinning around and going everywhere, man. I come from last and fucking threaded me way through fucking about, I don't know, 6 or 7 of them.
Worko, what's your name on ACC? You said you were in the race.
Yeah, this was a pretty wild one, especially after the first 10 laps. Every spot we gained was from attrition. Well, it was just a matter of waiting, because some of them guys I didn't want to get next to. And you kept warning me, it's like, keep your distance.
Good race, man.
I tell you, man. AJ, I've seen the calendar for fucking Big Grid for season 17, man. So, and there'll be some fucking more spicy elements to it than usual as well.
Yeah, I had this the huge
dedicated wet night races.
Oh wow! And big grid.
Yeah, on big grid, man. Dedicated wet night races, limited sets of tyres to not just 10, something like 5 or 6 sets of tyres for your whole weekend.
Dude.
Yeah.
You were so close to hitting me there.
I was voting for 4 sets of tyres for the weekend. So then that way that you either save a set and don't go out and practice, right? Or
Jesus.
Or you have to manage your tyres better.
Set a spun in front of you at another place.
It's like
Chris?
George Carlin used to say, there's no such thing as a near miss, they're all near hits.
Near hits.
Yeah.
It's a near hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This spin, if you know another lap, Perez, tell me and I'll look it up.
Oh.
This one was behind you, so I don't know where I spun in front of you a second time. That was a big one.
I like the share screen stuff. I've never done it before.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's a little bit better than having to wait like a 5-10 second lag looking on the live stream, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I couldn't believe, like, after I had that first little bobble there, these guys were that far ahead of me, 3 or 4 seconds, and I caught back up with them in a couple laps. A little closer.
Quite a few cars.
And I was back on them by lap 14.
Yeah. What position is this?
I'm running live here.
Third?
Yeah, I'm third here. Dude, me and Perez and Automaka were all 3 of us were together until I started spinning on lap 10. And then we were together again until the big one on lap 18.
And your tire pressures and everything were good? All that was...
all that's good. It's just the back end of this car is kind of loose. I mean, it works well for like this corner and some of these long corners. It rotates well, but it just it wears. I guess it wears the tires out, and the car's just twitchy. It's hard to catch.
This corner right here is a tricky one too. This uphill, because you got to let it coast in there without losing a lot of momentum. It's hard to nail it.
Trail break it. There's a lot of trail breaking on this hole, like this one.
Because I'm normally in fourth going in there, and then I'll drop down to third, trail braking, and then off the gas, and then the second.
Especially
and then I kind of let the RPMs
trail brake, and then fucking what's the name?
Glide me through the corner.
The Ferrari's a lot like Porsche now, where fucking because the engine's mid-mount, rear mounted. There's no the rotation and the weight shift, and just the weight shift alone in the rear. You know,
is the Ferrari pretty good over curbs? Does it handle them pretty good?
It's not the best, but it could be worse.
It doesn't eat them up like the Mustang.
Once you learn what you can and can't get away with, I imagine.
It doesn't
eat them up
it's
like
not
the Mustang.
like the Mustang. Definitely not like the AMG.
No,
the AMG is probably the best. The best one.
No, Bentley's not bad either. The Bentley's good over the curve.
Oh really?
The new Bentley, the new one, not the older model, the newer one. So the 2017, 16, 18, whatever it is. The newer version that eats up the curves as well. You can really set that up.
Bentley looks like a tank.
Mate,
it really does.
I've seen that thing dominate, man. Absolutely dominate races.
Yeah, it's quick.
Yeah, and it
sounds good.
In endurance racing, mate, it is a serious contender, even for being how old it is. And that if you get the right setup with it, mate, it is a fucking weapon.
I would really like to try it, but it's this right-hand drive, and it's so awkward for me to drive.
Yeah,
I'm not used to
I
it.
thought that as well, man. You know, being right-hand drive and stuff like that with some corners, but like any car, man, you just get used to it. Yeah. So you just get used to it. It's the same as any car that has like, you know, a fucking roll bar or something like that that's awkwardly placed. You know what I mean, in the car, in your view. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter what cockpit view you try, it's still there. You know what I mean? So, the Bentley, yeah, I rate it highly, man. I've driven it in like a fucking 4-hour race, man. Did 2 stints in it, man, and it just, yeah, it really handles, because it is a tank, it really handles that change of conditions well. Like, so, like from wet to dry sort of thing, and this is about vice versa from dry to wet sort of thing, because it's so heavy, you know, so, and it's got so much grunt, you know, so
got a big horse in it.
Yeah, fucking hope it does. Yeah, it sounds amazing, man. You know
it does.
I mean? So, and for it to produce, and you have to remember too, the Bentley, the newer one got stripped out even further than the first one. The first one was kind of a bit of an experiment for Bentley to go down the GT3 route, yeah. But the second one fully got fucking stripped out.
That's how you take that corner, Mac.
Yeah, just put the 2 wheels, the
brake
front
at the
wheels,
200 and get tight. You gotta get tight to the inside. So, but if you go wide, there's no
carry
grip.
Up the hill.
Yeah, there's no grip out on that outside, and all the camber's right here against the curbing.
Yeah.
So
I'm pretty good about hugging the inside of it here, but I also figured out too you can't get on the gas too early right here because the back of the Mustang gets light.
Yeah,
so I wait till the car's a little straight coming off.
If it wasn't for the TC9 and the Ferrari, I'd probably get light too. So I don't know if you might want to try like a higher TC for that corner. Maybe.
I was running TC6 and I actually never changed it.
Oh, okay.
Some tracks I do change it. This one I didn't. I mean, I'll usually preset a button.
You guys with the Mustang run TC1 and TC2 all the time, or just TC1?
No, I'll run both all the time, and then they'll just vary from the lowest setting that I'd ever put TC. The lowest would be about 4 or 3. Yeah.
I think this was a pretty good move, I must say.
It was.
I compromised his. I kind of like compromised his corner. Yeah, got a little switchback on him right here, and then
that's perfect.
Yeah, that was good.
Nice.
Thanks, Press. Yeah, that was the switchback worked pretty good, dude.
Yep. But I'll run. It's like Zandvoort, I believe it is. I'll run 2 different setups. I'll preset a higher TC for a couple of corners at Zandvoort, and I can do it for Spa too.
Yeah, it just depends.
Or I can just switch back and forth. Like coming out of Blanchimont, going into a bus stop, I'll run a higher TC into the bus, into and out of the bus stop, and then turn 1, and then I'll lower it again.
You remember that dude, Black Metaphor, Mac? You remember him?
I remember.
Oh, you raced with Black Metaphor? He's guy from GT7 we raced with.
Right, well, he come over, he come to Kodiak, and he was racing at Kodiak here. We were here, at Watkins, Glen. And he said something that sparked a lot of guys, a lot of guys' interest. By one, he said that he ran the Mustang, and he's quick, in the Mustang, very quick, wasn't no point in being at Kodiak at that time when he was that kind of a competitor, But he on the grid, he told us, someone asked him, or someone said, "Oh, what TC do you use?" He said, "I use TC9 and higher, and I don't go any lower in the Mustang ever."
Really?
Ever. And I went,
"That's pretty high for the Mustang, ain't it?"
Yes.
Hey, listen, I just shit you not, the dude, whether he was just joking with us or he's having
he was having a lend of us and that, because you could hear everyone, right, in the fucking chat and shit, fucking click out and start clicking their fucking settings to like TC settings to see TC9 if they were in the Mustang, yeah. I considered it and then thought, no, I need to do some research about it, right?
Right.
As we all know, right, the game isn't necessarily, right, exactly like you don't set a real car up like one of these, right?
Right.
It's set up for the game, right? And the game settings are a lot more bastardized than the settings you use in a real race car, your real GT3 car.
Mm-hmm.
Hence, I think what he has done, right, is some tracks, right, not all, right, but some, and especially in the Mustang, a higher TC setting, right? Apparently, right, in my research, right, having that higher TC setting, it says don't do it, right? It's strict. Even Google, whoever, right, forums that I've asked, David Perel and Coach Dave's Discord, I've asked him about the Mustangs, like TC and that sort of thing, and you know, why does it necessarily is a lot higher? It's higher because that's the way that the TC that the game adapted what the TC's like in real life, right? It's different now in real life than it is like how we have it here. It is a little bit bastardized in the way that, yes, maybe one click, maybe two maximum from what you would consider a normal or a baseline setup for like traction control. So lower, it's because we all know the lower the traction control, the more mechanical grip you want. You don't want to be relying on the traction control. You know it's there. It's there as a tool, not as a primary, not as a primary setup, not as a primary go-to setup. Yeah. So you want to get your mechanical grip working first, and then bring your TC in slowly, if the conditions, you know, right? So there is a philosophy behind and some merit to what he's saying about running a higher TC, whether that correlates to it being fucking TC9, that setting. It's up for a little bit of debate and conjecture, but depending on his setup as well, right? So his setup could be a lot different, which is allowing a higher setting, you know. But there is some merit in it. So what you take,
I can honestly say I've never run it that high.
I've run 9 and I've ran 10 on the Mustang in
I've run 7,
conditions.
but I'll flip it back lower too.
I ran 9 and 10 in the wet. I ran 9 and 10 in the wet, right, when I was going from dry to wet, and then back to dry from wet.
Yeah, that's usually what it's for, in the wet.
Yeah, so
you got TC6 and TC6 here. Or that's what it says. I don't know if that's what you were running.
That's what I was running. That's exactly
okay, so that's correct.
I was running TC6 and 3.
You're running ABS 3 too. I thought everybody run ABS 2.
No, I run ABS 3.
I ended up moving my brake bias to the nose a little bit too, as my fuel burned off.
Where my apexes are compared to when I jump into apexes, especially into like tighter stuff. I don't take a traditional. Some lines are traditional, others I don't. Into that tighter stuff before the third last or second last corner, and the hairpin there. I don't take a traditional out wide and then swoop in. I dive at the corner, and that. So the ABS, setting the ABS a little bit higher, just it helps with that for me, trail braking in that rotation, getting the car in. That's steep, and I don't like necessarily running the same line all the time. You'll see some lines that's a fuck up, but some lines I'll run different, and that's what, you know, when people come up behind me, I'm not running the same line all the time, so they we'll get past and get behind there, you know. So,
and I found out too right back there.
This one, this one I don't take a traditional line.
Coming out of the bus stop is all throttle control for me in the Mustang, because I don't really, unless I go in too deep, then I'll have to tap the brakes. But
That's probably about, yeah, the optimal line in the Mustang without getting it too loose. It's this corner here I dive at. I don't go out as wide as what other guys do. So I come across and then I dive back at the sort of corner and then let the car roll through the apex. Yeah, let it roll through the apex instead of forcing it through the apex, sort of thing. So once I get the rhythm and going like that, then yeah, then I like changing my line all the time because sometimes you can find something a little extra from somewhere that you didn't necessarily think you could, you know. Yeah. So not too far out of what is a normal racing line, you know. But just that little bit different.
Wide right there.
Yeah. Plus it gives you that, if you've never done it before and you're defending from somebody or against somebody and you've never taken that line and don't know how to get through that corner necessarily with defense in mind, then you're going to fuck it up.
Yeah, that's what gets me a lot. It's like trying to battle with someone and I'm like not in hot lap mode. I'm in a different position than I'm used to, and I braked at the wrong spot, and the car balance gets off, and all of a sudden I'm twitchy.
It does.
That's why I try those lines, mate, because when I'm in a battle with somebody, I don't want them to know that I don't want them to know, right, that's where I can get him because I'm quicker than him or faster than him there. But second, I also try them because I need to be able to, if I am in that mode, I need to be able to get through the apex to the corner just as quick and get out, and get on the gas quicker than he does out of the corner.
Back that up,
you know?
One time, Audgie, back it up just where I'm coming up to hit. Yeah, I'm a little wide right there, but I did trail brake into it. Because basically when I'm dropping from third to second, I kind of let the RPM slow me down and try to drift up the corner.
You see what you did there? You see what you did here, though? What kept you from getting to the curve? Look, you never come all the way off the throttle. Look, you're back on the throttle. Your foot is grazing.
I'm still lazy on the throttle.
Yeah. You only just come all the way off. Come all the way off and let it coast around until about here, and then you can start.
Now see, I'm off the throttle right there.
Yeah. See, because you're having to be off it now because you were grazing it on the way in.
Yeah, you're too late.
So.
You've already you've gone past the apex of the corner now, basically the middle part of it. Yeah. So you should be on earlier back because, like AJ was saying, because you grazed that throttle, see that coming in, you should have been off the throttle there, and that would have given you a tighter apex to come out. Yeah, instead of it. See how it's still on the throttle, great, lazy on
see, right there. You really stabbed it.
Yeah,
right there.
I came off, and then I got back on it.
So you want to be as tight as you can to that curb all the way around until about here, and then you're back on throttle 100%.
You see that modal sign? There's a couple of modal signs there on the inside of that corner there. There's one there that you can see as you come around the corner. You'll spot them as you come around. One there, and then there's another one there. That first one that you see, that's roughly in between those two signs. It's roughly the middle of the apex there, yeah? So if you have a look at it, you can't see them here, but you can see them out your right-hand side when you're inside the car. You can see those two. There's about the middle, those two signs there. That's about your middle where you want to be still tight there, but then you've got more time on the throttle, and the quicker you're on the throttle, and not running out there, because there's no point running out, because then you've just fucked all the work you did from driving in and get nice and tight on the exit by going out onto the grass.
It's good to see that, because that's the difference in between a 10th on a corner and maybe a 10th on another corner, because there was times where I was tight on the curb, so I did get it right, and I can feel it when I do it.
And have a look at your gap. Have a look at the gap. You could drive fucking a semi-trailer through that gap on the inside there, man. That's where somebody
that's a lot of
that's a car width. Easy.
So if someone was coming up behind you, challenging you for your position, you've just allowed them a whole car width there. They're going to leave you push out wider out into the grey shit, you know. So You got to keep that in mind. Is that even though there's no one behind you, act like there is.
When,
you know, and keep those corners tight.
What view do you race in, man?
That one right there.
Where you can see the wheel? Because the cockpit view is tricky. It'll make you think you don't have as much room beside you as you actually do.
Well, I've gotten used to it, and right there I am wide.
Oh, okay, so you do know you're wide.
Yeah, I do know it. Yeah, I know it when I do it.
Okay.
Because there's if you go to another lap, you'll see I changed it and I'm tighter.
Okay. Let's see.
So.
Look, in the Mustang, the best view is the bonnet view because you can see the apexes and everything else. Yeah, the bonnet view is probably the best one.
I like the immersion, being in the car.
But I do too.
And I've learned it. You know, I can pretty much tell where my wheels are if I'm off. You know,
Mac, you know that I've changed mine back just recently from being bonnet view.
I noticed that.
Yeah, back into cockpit view, right? Is that? Yeah, man. Because I've been, mate. I started doing the helicopter view, so right behind. Yeah.
Okay.
I learnt the car like driving it from behind it.
You are very consistently slightly on the throttle every time you come into this corner, at least for these past 3 laps.
Yeah,
that may be a little bit of a habit thing. Yeah.
It might be because this throttle, there's no, if you rest your foot on it, it's going to register.
You don't have any dead zone at all?
No. Maybe I should put maybe 1%.
What kind of pedals do you have?
I got a G923, but I've got a linear potentiometer in it. It's not the old pot, you know what I mean? It's the AXC linear throttle mod. So it's pretty accurate.
You got to get your fucking apexes better, brother. Watch. Not tight enough. You should have been another foot closer.
The wheel needs to be right. It needs to be right on the rumble strip.
Yeah, man. It needs to be fringing those ripple strips. Yeah. Watch. Look, this will be the telltale. Good braking. Not wide. See, you should have been running your wheel into that gutter there, man. Yeah. You know what I mean? So you've got that apex out, mate. Good there. That's good. That's a little wide, but that's okay. That's all right. That's fine. Going down the bus stop. Yep, fine. Easy peasy, Japanesey. Braking point. Tip in. Yep, good. Sweet. Nice. Beautiful. Nice and smooth. Too wide. Better.
Yeah, I brought it in.
Yeah. Right. Yep, good over here. Let's see how wide you are. Nice and tight. No, too wide. You've left a car.
I got in the grass a little bit.
Up in there. I could just dive up into there. You know what I mean? This one's your trouble one, right? So watch. Yep. You've left a bit better. That's better. But you need to be even closer. Like AJ was saying, be even closer. Another foot closer. Yeah, another foot closer, mate. Yeah. This one. Nice and tight into it. Get the apex done straight away. Not bad. Yeah. Could be a little bit tighter, but that's good. In race, what's same? Too wide. When you're coming in, somebody could get up the inside of you there and then force you, and then they're up the inside of you, and then they've got the inside of the next corner, making you go out wide. You know what I mean? So, yep, not bad. Last corner, nice and tight though. See? Again, you're about half a car length from where you ideally need.
Yep.
Ideally need to and that just comes with more seat time, man. The more time you're going through, you'll see.
I'm glad y'all are pointing this out because I've always wondered. Because I'll watch other guys. I'll get in their car and ride with way too wide.
Way too
and
wide.
I'll ride with
someone through there.
And that tire width that I'm not getting on every other corner or every corner.
That's good.
Is what's costing me time.
That's good.
This is a track where you want to be just about on every apex curve on the track.
Yeah.
As tight as you can get it.
You do good through the bus stop, usually. Watch. His apexes are good through here. Yeah, a little bit early on the brake, but that's just to settle the car. Nice over that one. Nice and clean through here.
I actually went down to second gear right there too, and I think it's because I drove in deep.
See where the see where the dark line is, man. There's your line, man. That's the line you should be taking and see how you're much further away. You're about half a car length from it.
Right there, that corner seems to me like if I come in wide and then close in on the apex on the bottom of the corner, and then come
on this
out
one
wide.
here, this downhill.
Yeah.
It's like it's kind of tricky. You don't want to go as deep as you think to late apex it. You actually want to be like right now, like coming in closer. Like right now, you should be.
I should be
coming in. Yeah, you should be coming in closer. Yeah.
Because I'm thinking I'm cutting.
Because you want to be on this curb because you're losing all that camber that the track has against that curb there.
That's true.
And so it's just making you go out wide. So you should already be on the curb, but rolling it, coasting it for a ways around the corner until about right here, and then you can plant the throttle and bring it around.
Start progression, the throttle.
Because I normally look for that red paint on the fence is about when I get back on the throttle coming out of here.
Yeah.
Once I can see that, I know I can roll back into it.
See
there.
How, and then when you go in wide like that, you're inviting the guy behind you. Right, see how wide?
Yeah.
That's just inviting him to come bring his up, and that'll force you out wider because you don't want to make contact with him.
I should try to run
that gap
every lap like there's a car right there.
Yeah.
Kind
Practice that.
of, sort of,
mentally.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And this turn here, when you come at a bus stop, you actually want to get off the throttle early.
Yep.
You want to, like at the start of this red and yellow curbing here, on the right, is where you want to get out of the throttle and roll it until you get to this little service road right here. The little service road right there.
Yeah.
And then back, stay tight to the curb so you can plant the throttle and be full throttle down to this corner.
Like AJ was saying, Watkins Glen is banked, right? See the banking on it? And what you can use, what he's saying is, when you tip it in like tighter, even to this one, and when there's banking on this corner that favours the car being as tight as you possibly can to the curb.
On the inside, as close as you can get it.
Yeah. So what AJ is saying essentially is that you can use that curb like a berm, so similar to the carousel at Nordschleife where you stick really tight in the bottom and you use it like a slingshot to get yourself around it. Watkins Glen is a very mild version of that, right? There is some flat stuff that you need to get to the apex of these corners like tighter and nearly running your wheels just on the very edges of them, you know what I mean? Like get it close, get them in closer where you're hearing that noise, you know what I mean?
Oh, that's where I ran up on you. Look, so look, this would be a good look at the difference between speeds here.
Exactly. Yeah, because you came up, I remember even remarking, it was like, damn, you came up quick.
I seen you brake for this corner. You don't have to brake for this corner.
No.
You let off the throttle, and you're already back on the full throttle, like a little bit before this.
Just where that sign, after that sign on the inside there, just after that little white sign there.
And I'm
already at full, almost at full throttle here, and I'm really tight to this apex too to get
his
around.
Apex. Yeah, watch his apex. See how tight he is on that corner there. He's already got you by the time, and then that's a shot.
Lift right there.
He came up. Yeah, you came up, so I remember saying, it's like, damn, that was quick.
Yeah.
I knew you were back there, but I didn't expect you that soon.
But watch the apex difference.
That's what it is. Yeah, right there.
He's really tight. He's got that boost off that corner inside, and he's just been able to fucking come up on you like from out of nowhere. You know what I mean? And you've braked. That brake.
You see here, I'm like lifting at 200 forward, I think.
Was that a tap?
Yeah. Yeah, you tapped the
you
brake
did a little
at
tap.
the 50. At the 50.
Right there.
No, the 100. At the 100
board. At the 100, So you see this? I'm already getting.
And you're on the throttle.
I'm coming off the throttle. I'm coming off the throttle at the 200 board. See, I'm starting to come off of it. See, and now I fully dropped. And I'm turning in. You drop the throttle at the 200. Start turning in at the 100. Okay, and then I'm already and then I'm already starting to get back on the throttle before the
your
apex.
is like Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Big
See, I'm
time
at like
difference.
187 kilometers at the apex.
Exit. At the exit, and
At
then
the
he's come up
exit,
behind
yeah.
you,
Let's
with
see,
basically
you're...
like double the amount of speed, nearly. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Or
Yeah.
at
It was
least
quick.
like another,
See, 'cause
It
you're...
was super
at least
fast.
another 80k. At
Because
least
you're
another
you're on the throttle until the 100 board here, and then you try to brake, I think. So
Yeah,
you're
just
on
to
it, and
brake
you lift
about
and you
here.
brake a little bit, and it's actually faster just to lift off earlier and roll
Just
it
let it.
through.
I
Let
got
it
you.
roll
Yeah.
through. Let
See,
the momentum
your
of the
exit's
car roll
like
through.
169, 168 there. See,
And he was
Yep.
at 188, 189.
I'm
So
almost
another 10,
20 kilometers
20
faster.
k's faster there. That's why he come up on you so quick out of that safety tap, or that tap you did to settle the car to get it in. That's what what's her name? That's how we got up on
That's
you
why
so
he
quick.
closed up so quick. Yeah.
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 Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Watch. So he come up on you like he was at 188 there, and you were at 100. You were like 20k slower.
Yeah. I got
Coming
squirrel.
out of
It's
the
like,
corner.
oh shit.
Let's see, I
Yeah.
think this is after I pitted, so I was going to fresher tires. Let's see. Let's see my fast.
I wish I'd have looked at my
Let's see what
tire
my
wear
fast
when
lap
I.
is. Watch. Y'all want to watch my fast lap just to see what I'm doing.
Right in the gutter.
Yeah,
Like
you
that.
see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, and watch the. So just watch the
45-0.
and watch.
Oh, that was
like, so
Rolex,
you-
man. That was
That's
crazy.
Rolex. Yeah. So watch. See here. See. Watch this. So
Oh, sorry.
when he comes in, he's down like that's compromised a little bit because
Yeah,
he's
it
seeing
was.
the guy behind him, right? So
I saw it.
watch his how tight he is here. So he's running really close there, less than what's name. Same deal here with what's name, but see how tight he is? He's hearing that noise. You're hearing that noise that rumble strip. Yeah, as he's running over it. You know what I mean? You're not going to do any harm by running over it like that. You know what I mean? Same as these ones. He just eats them up, bang, bang. You hear it.
It's 170 minimum through there.
So watch. Look how tight he is in this one. Really, he's less than a foot off that curve. That's probably a little bit wider than he'd ideally like, but pretty much there.
Yeah.
Same deal here. Look
See how
how
tight this is?
Yeah.
Right, it is. And then he's only done a little safety
You're on
tap
the.
to
You're
settle
on the
car.
inside a car length before
Watch
I
coming
am.
in here. Look how tight it is. Look how tight it is. Look how tight it is. Then he's back on the
Nah,
throttle
I
100%.
upshifted early. I upshifted to third there a little early to save the tires, but
look at this. Look how tight he is here, Mac, when he comes in here. Picks the braking point and then bang. He's running his wheels over there. Gives him a great exit. And then same deal into here. Watch. He's out wide and then brings it in really tight, really tight. Gives him a good exit. Same as the one we just seen him do here. Watch. He throws it in off the throttle, rolls it in, tips it in. Really close, up over the ripple.
No brake at all.
No brake at all. Into
Just
this
brake
one
for
tight.
this one.
Look how tight. Bang, out again. So that's a lap of basically how close you need to be, and that's probably not AJ's best lap or one of his better laps that he'd be ideally really happy with. You know what I mean? So ideally he wants.
That was a 45.6.
45.6. Yep.
There you go. So there you go.
Let's see. Let's
So
see
I'm
where my
costing myself
44.9
tenths
is.
every lap because I'm not in tight
You're
enough.
not
and that's what's costing me
maximizing.
time.
You're not maximizing the width of the track.
Yeah, or the apexes or like.
Because there was a few corners I knew I wasn't coming out wide enough, and it's probably because I'm going in too deep and too wide.
There it is.
To maximize the exit.
Yeah.
So this lap is the 44.9. Do it from the start here.
You noticed how I give you the spot back, and I followed you for a lot of the race tonight, yeah?
Yeah.
Mac, to give you an idea of like what it's like to have like someone in the same machinery, right, behind you like that, and pushing through like the fucking cars and whatever happened, and just as the race evolves,
Yeah.
notice that there wasn't. Yeah, there's that one that trust, but two, it gives you that great sense of that really close that, yeah, right, I trust Brett, he's right there, right?
Yeah.
But he's still right there, you know what I mean? So even though I'm a mate and we're racing, and I'm not going to pass you because I want you to have that spot. I want to be behind you and just see how you took those, just see how your race evolved, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
From always, because usually I'm not always in front, but most of the time, so I don't get to have a good look from behind you and chasing you, you know, so, and just what you
So I just need to tidy up some things. Yeah.
Look,
basically.
And and for the amount of time that you spend on it, Mac, you don't spend a whole lot of time doing it, and you haven't been spending a whole lot of time doing it, right? So, and for where you are in your journey and how long you spend on it, being that you still work and you still, what's the name, when you retire and you're no longer doing it, and you're doing it like I am, and you're spending a lot of time, or you're doing it like AJ is, and you do a lot of racing, alright?
Yeah.
Like completely. Then you'll pick up these little things like, okay, yeah, I was fucking
a little wide
I was too
there.
wide there. I was too wide there.
Drove in
you
deep
don't,
here.
You don't necessarily say it out loud, but you just mentally note it.
Yeah, mentally
you know
knowing it. Yeah.
Yeah, and then the next 10 laps, you just make sure that you reconfirm in your brain that that's how you should take that corner, or that's how you should approach that apex or that part of the track, right?
Yeah.
You'll never confirm it just doing it once. You've got to, your brain takes a lot more
repetition.
than one time. Yeah, so the more times you do it, and that's where people
make
talk about
mental
your
notes.
muscle memory, you know, and that's where your muscle memory comes in, is that the more time that AJ goes around Watkins Glen, the more times that his muscles know when to brake, start braking. They brake before his brain tells them to brake, because his muscles remember, They remember that he has to put on what's name. Now, if AJ wants to adjust that and be faster, right, and brake a bit later, then he has to train his muscle, right, not to go as hard or not to push as hard into that braking zone, so it allows him a little bit further to gain a little bit, you know what I mean? Same as his exit, that kind of thing, how he's approaching it.
And that corner
muscle,
right there
muscle
too,
memory.
A lot of my laps I was not maximizing the exit either. I was too tight. So that was cutting a lot of speed on me also.
On
you're on
this one here?
Yeah.
This one or the uphill?
I mean, I was usually coming in fair. Well, also I wasn't tight all the time, but I wasn't coming out here far enough on the exit, maximizing the track.
It's all about maximizing that width of the track, because you want to be as tight as you can be on the entrance of the corner, like all the way to the grass. So I'm like almost in the grass there, and then all the way to the apex on the inside, you know, as much as
maximize the exit.
When you're
right up against the wall here.
When you're practicing in that, Mac, and you're doing your laps and you're putting in your lap times and that, right, and you're putting in your prep and that, right, the biggest advice that I got given when I was learning, I was roughly about where you were, probably a little bit before it, right, from where you were, was that if you want to go fast, right, slow down.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big thing.
Slow down, right? Slow down and learn the track first, right?
Yeah.
Learn, right? learn where the sausage curb is at Kyalami. You know where that is, so you try and avoid it, right? By all manners of death.
Yeah,
right?
coming into that last sector,
right. You avoid the sausage curb and the second last corner, right, at fucking Kyalami, right? You take mental notes, like AJ said. You take mental notes of these little things of like where you start braking. You use the braking. And you do. You know, when we go to Valencia, right? We know that we look at the crane going into the last corner. We know we look to the crane out there to our fucking right-hand side that's out into the for our braking points and stuff like that. Yeah.
I don't think I knew that. So, that's a good tip.
What, the crane at Valencia?
You
don't look for the crane.
I don't think I've thought about that.
Yeah, into the last corner.
That corner's a tricky one too, to get it right every time.
So if you go, when you're going right out to the right, and you're looking for your brake point, because there's only those tiny little fucking brake boards, right? If they get taken out, which they usually do if someone goes wide out there going into the last corner, right? So you go right out to the right. If you look out to your right, over the fence and into the crowd, you'll see a crane, right? That once you've seen that crane fully, and you can identify the crane, that's your braking point. Yeah, you can't see it, right, fully, like the whole lift up like crane, right? Until you get out there like that, right? So that's your memory of your muscle, your brain, and telling your muscle that you recognise that point in the track, right? So that's where what's on, you know? It's one of them Skylifter fucking box things. That crane. It's a truck with a fucking box on it that they put a cameraman in. Like that one just there on your right hand side.
Yeah. That Hungaro ring. Not when we go on the Nordschleife, but that first corner, you know, you got that right-hander, and you kind of go up the hill and you swing out wide, and you go into that real long left-hander. And I use there's a crane that sits off the track there when you're coming out of that corner that I use to get back on the throttle and go up a gear before you drop into that real tight left-hander.
One of the hardest
bus stop
corners.
Kind of chicane right there, but I use that crane there for a marker when to. Once I see that crane, I know I can get back on the throttle. Now, I might be wrong. Maybe I'm using the wrong reference point there, but it does seem to work.
Look, AJ just said he didn't even know about the crane off to the right-hand side at fucking Valencia, right? So every driver uses something.
Neither, honestly.
Right. One of my hardest corners that I can't get through, man, is 130R. You know, and that last 130R, and then going into the last chicane at Suzuka, right? That last sector from 130R from all the way from there, even the straight's fine, right? It's the corner itself.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
You know where I mean?
Yeah.
That one there is one of the hardest corners and complexes to try and get right because you're going so fast, right? And you expect the brakes, right, on your car to slow you down a lot quicker, right, in that short little section where the bridge is there, and then you've got to tip it in, and it's hard to see where that initial first part of the chicane starts, right?
Because it dips downhill right there.
Yeah. It's different. It's a different, really technical corner to get around, and I've never got it right. I've always botched it in some way possible, right? No matter which way I've tried to approach it, even if I clear my mind and think, right, let's take a traditional line through here, Brett. Let's not do anything fancy and try and fucking do something weird. Let's just take it. And even taking a traditional line, I can't fucking do it, man. Yeah, I just can't do it.
I'll tell you what makes me pucker every time I go through it. I think it's Imola. When you come out of the hairpin down to the sharp left-hander, and you go up the hill, and then you got that fast left-hander up across the top of the hill, and then down into where the bus stop. That area, that place right there, where you go, go flying down in there, down that hill, into that right-hander before you get to the sharp right. You know, it's that.
That's Aqua Minerale. That's
portion.
Dude.
That portion of the track makes me pucker every time I go through there. I've gotten better there.
It's a certain way you gotta lift off before you do it, and like kind of lift and then blip the throttle again, and then just hard brake before that second right-hander.
Yeah.
And
I always try to time it. Because I'm in fourth gear, you're sailing down there, then I'll drop down to third just after that. I'm a little right hand.
Try to do it
and then down to second, and then I kind of let the RPM slow me around to go around that second part of that right hander up the hill and then into that left. But but it makes me pucker every time I go through there.
I guess pucker up every time I go up a Rouge, man.
Oh, look at this! This is so stupid. Look at this bull crap. On the last lap. I don't know what the heck I was doing. What? I just decided not to brake.
Yeah, even though Rouge.
Every time I go up
Eau Rouge
is
man.
Eau Rouge is
Such
full on.
a dummy.
Yeah, I mean, trying to get up Eau Rouge.
I've gotten more comfortable there, but yeah, it's easy to get that wrong.
And down into the bus stop at Spa as well, man. Even that, you know, I mean, you can
because you're carrying so much speed.
Yeah, you carry so much speed down there, man. It's a great passing spot because you can keep someone. But I've seen it. I've seen so many cars go straight on there, man, into the barriers. I don't know how many cars I've seen go into the barriers down there, man, straight on. So, yeah, you know,
I'm getting a class, baby.
It's one of those.
They're helping me out.
And same, going over the top of Skyline, right? So when you go over Frog Hollow, you go out McPhillamy Park.
Bathurst is pretty much a pucker the whole track.
Once you go up through once you turn Griffins and that, and you head up go up through Griffins, and then you head up towards like the cutting and that, and then as soon as you get past the cutting and you make the climb up over Frog Hollow and get to the top of the mountain, it's Pucker City from there until you hit Forest Elbow, all the way down the bottom. Right?
Yeah.
It is.
It only starts getting technical after you get up over the top of like McPhillamy Park and Frog Hollow there. That's when you start puckering up because you go out to the right there, you're close to the wall, you're less than an inch or a foot from the wall to get the right fucking line to go down over top of Skyline. And then dropping down, and then when you think that it couldn't get any worse, you've got to brake at some point there where the bridge is, and then throw it down fucking right, then left, all gearing down, braking at the same time to about first gear to make the dipper. You know what I mean? If you're not in first gear, you're in second gear, just rolling through there, just braking until you get through the dipper, then nail the throttle out of that, then down into Forest Elbow on an off camber, downward fucking, on a hill.
Down a hill.
Down.
Yeah.
It's so sketchy. It's because you're constantly locking the brakes every time. Yeah, the hairpin onto the long back straight on the Conrad.
Forest Elbow. No different to Laguna Seca and the Corkscrew. No different. Coming across the top of the mountain after you've climbed, and that going out to the right, then coming back, and then picking that spot every time to get that right apex to drop down, and then go right, and then manage that the car's not going to throw you left, right, fucking whatever into the fucking wall there. So, and that last complex there is pretty tricky as well. At Laguna, I love Laguna. Yeah, Laguna's one of them.
Yeah, we need to race it. I think we need to race it this season for Big Grid.
We are.
We haven't done it.
We are, mate. It's on the calendar.
Oh, nice.
I made the calendar. I did the calendar. I did the calendar, mate. Yeah, Laguna's on there. Yeah. Bathurst on there.
Raced it in 3 seasons.
Bathurst's on there. It's the last round. You go to Bathurst the last round. But there's a couple of tracks that you'll like there, mate. They're all different ones that we don't usually go to. I went back 2 seasons to season 16, and none of the tracks we've done, might have done Bathurst in cup cars and shit and other cars, but Big Grid, we haven't done Bathurst for at least 2 seasons. We haven't done Suzuka, we haven't done Red Bull Ring, we haven't done... There's a lot of tracks we haven't done that are on the calendar this season.
Audrey, back that up to that last corner.
I'm hit or miss on Red Bull Ring in the GT3s.
Okay.
It's not my favorite.
There'll be a drop round. There's always a drop round.
Fourth,
with Big Grid.
down to third, down to second. Now I'm a little tighter there, but I can still be tighter.
Yeah. There's always a drop round, man, with Big Grid. You know that every year there's a drop round, so you can take that whatever you don't like. I'm not saying, but they're good tracks, man.
Laguna Seca is one of them ones.
Somewhere we need to go. We hadn't been in a really long time. Was Brands Hatch. We haven't been to Brands Hatch in a decade, man.
Hang on. Let me just. Hang on, man.
Are you supposed to be telling him what the new tracks are going to be for Big Grid, or does it matter?
I don't think it matters.
Is it like a big secret?
I mean,
no, not really. It's just me and Prince. I designed the calendar, man. Prince did up all the Yeah, Prince did up all the the time, and that kind of things, like how long, whether it's going to be a wet race. But I can tell AJ.
I can tell you this, it's cool having two dedicated guys working on this stuff for everybody. I know, everybody appreciates it.
Do you want to know? Do you want to know?
I do.
You do. Okay, of course you do. All right, you.
I wasn't expecting to know.
Should I turn off my live stream though for this? I am still on the live stream.
This is like top secret. We need the cone of
I can
silence.
Yeah, turn it off.
Okay.
Just in case somebody watches it and watches it all the way through and say, "Oh, but let's spill the beans to fucking."
All right. In that case, I'll go ahead and close it out. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you later today on GT7.